Welcome, people, to Finding Lost Versus. Your first time watching. Thanks for stopping by the channel and checking out the show. So, man, we are here bringing you the new JI to the D. I've been away for a couple of weeks. I went to the UK, and now I'm back here. I had to go right to work, so I'm back here bringing you what I can give you. All I've seen on the internet is this JID Community joint. Even when I go on YouTube just to look at other stuff again, I don't watch or listen to other reactions or even watch or listen to the song without y'all. But this was like number one on the JID rankings list that I saw on a YouTube short. So I'm gonna get to this. We're gonna try to get to what's the other one for Keeps and GZ. Then we'll play it by ear. But right now we're here to get. I'm excited to hear this new JID. I'm kind of disappointed that Animals wasn't on the track list, but that's another discussion for another day. But anyway, let's get right into it. Excited for the Clipse and VA. Let's get it. Let's rock it.
The rain couldn't understand it. The pain made them understand shit. The sun tried to understand. The gun made me understand. The wind tried whispering the warning. The land shaking plus the rhythm is enormous. All the forces like a portal to a vortex, connected to the stars, just projecting where we part at. Pull up where you park at. Aim a little dark, look, where your bark at. It'd be a shame if you stayed in them apartments. 12 barely came to them apartments. Catch a play and then parlay in them apartments. I swear it's like a party every day in them apartments. You was raised in them apartments, dang. Jump a shot or join a gang in them apartments. My mama say we gotta get away from them apartments. It's graves in them apartments, and they ain't got to end this way, cause we ain't started shit.
I don't give a fuck about no industry beef. Ain't nobody give a fuck when Tay was dead in the street. I don't do the shit you see on the screens. I been tapped in with true things. I peep your rap cap and I unscrew things. I don't give a fuck about them niggas at the top. The biggest nigga on the block still get shot. Pop, you thinking pop, I'm thinking can't talk about that shit from.
You gotta chill
You
out.
seen Fox? Lisa and Al Gaib, I see a tiny line of silver. A way to make a play, although they say it's unfamiliar. It's off the kilter. I say the words without a filter. You gotta have nerve, it'll make you strong if it don't kill you. I'll put a bullet in Bob the fucking builder before they try and kick us out the building. What about the children? When I check a news channel, I get a similar feeling, but still, we gon' make it to heaven, high water or hell, but don't take the highways. 285 behind the damn wheel, it's like a driveway. Giving out like a Gil Christ, and I do it twice. Shot Gil Chris, heard thunder hit with lightning, and still I didn't feel shit. Talk about resilience, off of Stone Mount locked on you, where I honed into my brilliance. It was after then I took my talents right up to Virginia. Heard they said that she for love, but shit was good or shit was gritty. I could tell you what it was, but let bro tell you what I'm missing. Pay attention. What's missing in my hood?
Hold on. Who is this? Pusha? Oh my God. Are we ready to put JID in some top numbers right now? This whole scheme from the beginning with the apartments thing got me shook. It's a shame you stayed in them apartments. The song's called Community. You stayed in them apartments. You didn't leave. Where do I go from here? Where do I go? I swear there's a party in them apartments every day. You were raised in them apartments. Jump shot and gang. Join a gang in them apartments. Mama said you got to get away from them apartments. You got to get away from here because there's graves near them apartments, bro. Then he goes to the part about he don't care about industry beef. Pretty much, man. The whole industry beef, man. You think about it. I don't know how long JID had his album laid in the cut, but you had to like pause during this whole Kendrick Drake thing, man. Nothing came out that it got overshadowed over this whole beef stuff. But anyway, I love it. And then he said, I don't give a care about the top. He said something about the biggest dudes on the block could get shot. Then he said, Pop. You think about Pac, wordplay of Pac and Tupac, like that. And then he goes into for more. It says off the kilter. I say words off the filter. He just don't give a damn. He gonna say what he gotta say. Then he said, I'll put a bullet in Bob the Builder. Come on, man, don't kill Bob the Builder, man. He said, before they try to kick us out the building, What about them children? Bob the Builder, of course, kitty stuff, also builder and building, related back to them apartments. Want to make a way to heaven, high water or hell. Of course, high water through hell, and high water is a phrase that people say, right? This Shea Gilchrist, heard thunder with lightning, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder. I like that bar off this Mission 285. I missed that part, of course. It's a highway in Atlanta. Stone Mountain, Lithonia, all those areas in Atlanta. Of course, they talk about VA, of course. The Clipse was in the song. I'm gonna keep going, man, but so far I love this whole thing, man. Community. Sometimes you got to get away. If you don't get out of the way, some people, you hear all these stories about these great athletes who never make it out of their hood because they either get killed or they don't have the grades or something happens where they hurt themselves. They never leave the community. Sometimes they just leave. And he shows a way, another way. Anyway, let's get to Pusha. Talk way too much.
Tell you what he was, but let bro tell you what I'm missing. Pay attention.
What's missing in my hood, I identified. Then I brought white to my hood. Shit, I gentrified. We had military arms, we would simplify. Point blank, let me simplify. I've been light post, corner boy, green box sitter, crack nigga. Tryna hustle up and act bigger. 6 deuce buyer, niggas really live the wire. From lookouts, then we meteor to suppliers. Caged in, one way in, one way out. Robocops on mountain bikes, ain't pulling mace out. Just tryna get back home from getting chased out. A week ago, a boy like me don't got a face now. The apartments, the projects, the ghettos, all the same shit. Crazy how we hopscotch and double dutch danger. Between ADHD and all the pills that you gave us, how we supposed to process this anger?
The rain couldn't under.
Come on, Pusha, stop it, son. What's missing in the hood, I identified. I love how he started that again, because JID talked about the apartments, and he said the ghettos and the apartments and the hood is all the same thing. But then he said, I brought white to the hood. You know he gonna talk about the drugs. That's what Pusha does, right? And I gentrified the community. I gentrified. I loved it. We had military arms. We would simplify. Simplify is, of course, a slogan from the Marines. Point blank, let me simplify. I love that whole scheme with that, right? The Wire, I love the scheme with the Wire. Of course, the Wire is famous from the Baltimore area, right? Look, from lookouts, we meteor to suppliers. Meteor? Come on, that's a bar. Anyway, Robocops on mountain bikes ain't pulling mace out. Of course, mace that they use. He said Robocops also mace. He says apartments, the projects, the gutters are the same. Crazy how we hopscotch and double dutch danger. That's crazy. Hopscotch and double dutch are kid games. We hopscotch and double dutch, we avoid the danger. Okay, so far, man, how are we supposed to process this anger? How? Come on, that's clever, man.
Gave us, how we supposed to process this anger?
The rain couldn't understand it. The pain made them understand shit. The sun tried to understand. The gun made me understand. The rain tried whispering the warning. The land shaking plus the rhythm is enormous. All the forces like a portal to a vortex. Connected to the stars, just projecting where we part at. Pull up where you park at. Aim a little dark. Where your bark at?
Real quick, I love this whole symbolic meaning of the rain and the sun, right? Because darkness, rain, tears, bad days, good days. The rain is whispering a warning. Again, back to the hood, it's violence everywhere. It's whispering the warning. The land is shaking. The rhythm is enormous. I love this whole thing. Connected to the stars, just projecting where we part at. Where do we part at? Love this, man. This is good.
Pull up where you park at. Aim a little dark.
Real quick, I know Malice is next, but now Malice has been on some other level. I haven't heard this song, but everything Malice has been on that I've heard, he's been taking it to another level, son. I'm just saying.
Your bark at.
My ghetto's not your culture. Niggas really die here. So hard to say goodbye. Is the only lullaby here. Kilos turning boys to men. Gotta pick a side here. Some with Jesus Shuttlesworth. Some of us were Nasir's. As time goes by, it's an eye for an eye here. My niggas mob deep.
The fittest gon' survive here. We New Jersey drive here. Chop, shop, ride here. This Jack in the box shouldn't come as no surprise here. You niggas rent to own. Street cred gets denied here. Section 8 living. We treat it like a timeshare. Mother, auntie, cousin couldn't tell you who reside there. But never seen a father that was government devised here. Conquer and divide here. Crash and collide here. When kings can't raise a young prince, the doves cry here. Candy lady right there. Zombie land right there. Them apartments be the perfect backdrop for any nightmare.
Son. I just knew Malice was going to go to another planet. He's been doing this on everything I've heard since he's returned to the microphone. I'm just saying, my ghetto's not your culture. Dudes die here. It kind of reminds me of the VA. What song he talked about? But he did it on the NPR desk. Anyway, this reminds me of the Virginia part. Hard to say goodbye is the only lullaby here. So hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Anyway, it's a lullaby here. Kilo's turning boys to men, going back to say goodbye to yesterday. That was clever. He's a Shuttleworth. Some are Nasir's. Of course, some play sports. Some end up being, because VA, guess what? In VA, they have a lot of rappers. They also have basketball athletes there. Right? I love it. Anyway, as time goes by, it's an eye for an eye. Dude's mob deep. The fittest going to survive here. The survival of the fittest is a Mob Deep song. He used that on another bar. Not that particular song, but another Mob Deep reference. So, New Jersey Drive, of course, Chop Shop right here. New Jersey Drive references the car jacking, car thieves, and all that stuff. That movie, go check it out. Jack in the Box shouldn't be no surprise here. The Jack in the Box surprise comes out. Every bar he's dropping is crazy. Dudes rent to own. Street credit gets denied here, rent to own, because they can't afford it. You go to rent to own because there's no credit check. So many bars. Section 8, of course, Section 8 living. We treat it like a timeshare, because of course, timeshare, you rent time, you rent space. Only for a certain amount of time. I love that. All this was clever. When kings can't raise a young prince, the doves cry here. Doves cry prince. When the king can't raise a young prince, either dead or got shot or killed, the doves cry. Crazy. Or they just get out and get in trouble. Anyway, this whole scheme is crazy. Candy lady right there. Zombieland right here. Beautiful. 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 I see why this is the best song on the album, according to people who've been rating it. Listen, man, this is a beautiful song, man. The overall theme, again, community. We have to take these lessons learned. We hear all these songs, watch all these movies about the young guy, the young lady who don't make it out of the hood, had potential, but somehow they got trapped or caught. And then you see some movies where they succeed. You see real life things where people succeed and move out of their communities, move out of their hood, but they got to come back. You got to come back and help out and try to make that place a better place. But anyway, learn from your lessons, man. Help your other brothers, sisters, friends out, man. Help them see. Don't share. Keep the information that you learned. If you're successful in your career, that you learn, and keep it in a bottle. Share it, man. It don't cost a thing, man, but they say love don't cost a thing. And that's how I look at it, is love. Anyway, off my soapbox, man. There you have it, JID Community. I love it. The Clipse has been just everywhere, bodying stuff. I love what Malice has been doing, man, on his research and coming back. And of course, JID and Pusha did their thing as well. But anyway, thanks for watching, man. Subscribe, hit the like button. Peace.
Just like music.